The game you love above them all. Football news, predictions, we have it all. You can watch or listen, that's your call. Just join us on Beyond the Ball.
Hello everyone and welcome to Beyond the Ball. I am Collie and this is the penultimate episode, the second last episode of the season. One more left after this. We are at crunch time. A lot to still be played for it, the last game of the season. Top four is a must, although we are calling it top five, I believe now, because I believe 5 of them are going through. Although it's not just if United win, not sure. United or Spurs are going to win and go to the Champions League anyway. So I believe it is the top 5 that are going to be getting through. I don't think it gets affected anyway. So this is going to be a fairly short episode. Like I said, there's not loads to go through. A little review on the Chelsea and Manchester United game, giving me thoughts on that. We'll have some fantasy football updates. Massive week coming up. This is a Tuesday at 5 p.m. So Manchester City and there's 1 or 2 other games that still have to go off. So we will be looking at the league table. That could change by the end of tonight. And before you get this podcast, I might put it out straight away. I might not wait till the morning. No, I probably will, just for consistency. Then we'll give some score predictions and then that'll be it. We won't be doing unpopular fans' opinions. I didn't put it out. We will have one for the end of the season. So we will have an episode after everything is done. We'll obviously be announcing the winner of the fantasy football. I'll be going through on this episode the payouts for the fantasy football as well. So I think we can just jump straight into it. And again, before we get into it, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Twitter. We're everywhere. So make sure you do follow us, hit subscribe. Like the podcast, like everything you do for us. We appreciate it all. So I'm going to jump straight into the football review. Okay, as we can see down below, Chelsea 1, Manchester United 0. A great 3 points for Chelsea. However, one of the worst matches I've ever watched in my life. Absolute dog shit. The quality from both teams was dog shit. Everything was just poor about the whole game. There was just a severe lack of quality in, I'd like to say in the final third, but it was the final third that was kind of severely lacking. Right up until Reece James does a wonder turn and pops it into the box and Kilgray comes in and gets a header. Like I said, really poor quality from both teams. Neither of them could get control of the game. United kind of dominated for the first 30, 40 minutes, like first half even. Chelsea had spells where they became very good. And when I say very good, I mean a fucking way below standard performance. So this one, really poor performance from Chelsea. Delighted that we got the 3 points. I think it was a foregone conclusion that everybody knew Chelsea were going to beat Manchester United. A little comment on Mason Mount coming back to the bridge and getting the reception he deserves. A lot of boos and rightly deserved. Absolute snake. And then I have people are messaging me saying, well, it's the same thing with Trent. It really is not the same thing as Trent. Trent is leaving Liverpool after winning everything. He's won everything he can win. He's gone to a different country, a different culture, a different league, everything. Mason Mount, after saying he's a Chelsea boy, all this fucking nonsense, goes to one of our biggest rivals, Manchester United. And then I think his dad or something put out some sort of tweet saying he's finally home or some bullshit after spending like 16 years at Chelsea, whatever it was. Anyway, rubbed the Chelsea fans up the wrong way, rubbed me up the wrong way. Go fuck himself. He worked for us, but he looks very frustrating. And I did say when Manchester United were signing him, you're getting the most frustrating player in the world. And it was proven for a while. He's found his scoring boots lately. 4 goals in the last 3 or 4 games, so fair play to him. don't care really. He probably scored a winner now in the fucking Europa League final, but whatever. So I will be doing an episode before the Europa League final next week, so I will give me thoughts on that, and then obviously, wait, hold on a second. Actually, is the Europa League final this week? Is it on Thursday? Oh, it's tomorrow. My God, the Europa League final is tomorrow. It's the conference that's next week. You know, the important one that actually everyone cares about. So I might just give me thoughts and me score predictions for that as well. One of the worst standard cup finals we've probably ever witnessed. But going back to this match, not much else I need to really add to it. Everything was poor. Performance was poor. Reece James with that little bit of quality to set up the goal for Cucurella, a good header, having me fancy football. So yeah, blew me load when he scored it. So that's it. I don't have anything else I need to add to this one. So I'm going to end the football review and I'm going to go straight on to the big one, I think, for this week. Probably the biggest segment and the one that people need to hear about because there is money on the line, and it's the fantasy football. Okay, fantasy football time. This is where if you're on Spotify or anything like that, you go off to YouTube and you watch us over there because I have got the fantasy football up on the screen and you can see everything that's going on. I'll go through my team first, my points for this week. I'll go through Paddy's team and then I will have a look at the leagues. Hopefully I'll be able to hide it from you, keep it a little bit of a mystery. There has been an ongoing battle, an ongoing battle between Aaron Gray and Adam McDonald for first place. So we'll see how they're getting on. So my team first, 48 points. 28 is the average. As you can see there, I made 3 transfers, so I took a -8. I knew what I was doing because I brought in Vardy, and now it will pay off because I brought Ruben Diaz in because I knew they're at home against Bournemouth. They do need to win, so I'm hoping they keep a clean sheet. I think I brought Palmer in. I brought Palmer in and I captained him. Shite decision, but look, you can't win them all. Brought Vardy in, knew he was going to score in his last game. Well, one of his last games for Leicester. So, yeah, great management by me. So, yes, Pickford 6 points, Saliba 1 point, Guardiola still has to play, Cucurella 15 points, Ruben Diaz still has to play. Hopefully a clean sheet there, so that's an extra 12 points or so. Palmer is captain, 4 points, Mbeumo 5 points, Mo Salah 2 points, Alanga 5 points. Salah has been lacking lately. Wood 2 points and Vardy 8 points. Not much else on the bench then. So we'll go to Paddy's team. Let's see if I can do this without spoiling it. I don't think anybody saw that. Big Paddy, 24 points from 28. Sorry, from 28 is the average. 3 points for Sells. I had him on my bench. Made a better decision. Come on, buddy. You're better than that. Amas, 0. Guardiola hasn't played yet. Dorgu, 2. See, Paddy's playing with his fucking heart. You know, you have to play with your brain. Bruno Fernandes, 1. So 3 players, and he got combined a total of 3 for all them, United players. So big poor Paddy, to be honest. 2 for Murphy, 5 from Mbeumo, 2 for Salah. He had Wood as captain again, another blank from Wood. Isaac, 0, didn't play. Ollie Watkins, 5, and then he's got Trossard in the bench of 3, who's going to come on anyway. So, we're moving on to the overall, and this is the money shot. This is the most important. And what I'll do before going into it is I'm going to read out the actual payouts for the fantasy league. I don't know if I've done it. I think I actually done it the week where I didn't record. So, 5th place will be receiving €75. 4th place will be receiving €100. 3rd place will be receiving €175. 2nd place will be receiving €250. And the winner of the fantasy football will be receiving a whopping €400. Unbelievable payouts. €1,000 in the pot. Like I said, we didn't reach the 1,000 target, but I made it up because I'm a fucking sound bloke. So yeah, brilliant, excellent. So let's go and have a look at the league table and see where we stand. It's been a tight one all season. But how are we looking now? And if I could have an imaginary drum roll. Shy, but whatever. Aaron Gray. Oh, big week from Aaron Gray here. 83 points. Can I just have a look at his team? He has bench boost played. Okay, still got Guardiola to play, and he's still got Bernardo Silva to play. This was an unbelievable week for Aaron Gray. Adam McDonald only has 31 points. Has Guardiola, has Munoz, Sarr, and that's it. And he has 7 on the bench. It was only an extra 1. Okay, so Aaron Gray is first with 2,488 points. He's got a combined total this week of 83 so far. Adam McDonald has 2,442 points. So he's 46 points behind Aaron. He has 2 different players, so that's where he's going to have to try and make that up. And he's only got 31 points this week. So a bit of a slip up from Adam McDonald this week, if I'm being honest. Harry O'Sullivan is in third, overtaking me. And he's gone up with 2,357. He has 47 points this week. I have 48 points. I don't know how that's after working because I got more this week and he's gone above me by 5. But anyway, I've got 2,352 in 4th place. And then Liam McDonald, 2,345 in 5th place. So that's your money. That's where we stop. That's where the money is at. In 6th position then is Niall Gaines. 7th is Kieran Connolly. 8th is Cian Costello. 9th is Chris Gannon. And 10 is Kim Daly. So a lot to play for. Did I give an update on May? I didn't. Aaron Gray is top of May. Kim Daly is 2nd. Adam Coulter is 3rd. Kieran Connolly 4th. So it's all to play for in this final week. Aaron Gray has submitted a great score this week and has created a nice little gap from 40 points. If I'm being honest, I'm going to call it early. Aaron Gray has won the 400 quid. I'm going to call it early, but we do have to wait, and we do have to wait till all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. So best of luck to everybody in the final week, and thank you for taking part in it. Congratulations to everybody that does win money, including myself if I do. You know, no one ever pats me on the back. Time for me to do it. There you go. Little pat on the back for myself. So that's it. Fancy football done and dusted. I have a guest on with me right now. As you can see, she's chewing the leg off herself. It's Dory. Dory the dog. Dory, say hello. There you go. Hasn't a fucking clue what's going on. Right, we're going on to the final segment of the show, and that is going to be football predictions. Okay, we'll go through a couple of games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games I've got in particular. First one up, Liverpool versus Palace. Don't know why I have this. This is a nothing game. 3-1 to Liverpool, and I'm going to say Diaz to score. Moving on from that one because I don't care about Liverpool. Fulham versus Man City. Man City are in a tricky spot at the moment. I'm actually going to bring up the league table because we need to look at this. We need to see the league table while we're... Can I zoom in on this? Can I zoom in? Yes, I can. There we go. Right, here we go. What is that? That's fucking shite looking, isn't it? Maybe I'll just scroll that down the bottom. There we go. That's a bit better. Fulham and Man City. So we can get rid of Liverpool. They've already won the league. No one gives a rat's. Blah blah blah. Fuck off. Arsenal have confirmed they are in Champions League next year. We have Newcastle in 3rd on 66 with a goal difference of 22. Chelsea are in 4th with 66 with a goal difference of 20. Villa are in 5th with 66 and a goal difference of 9. So goal difference are killing them there. Man City are in 6th with 65 points and 24 goal difference. And Nottingham Forest are in 7th with 65 and a 13 goal difference. So, like, serious battles going on this weekend for top 4. Manchester City undoubtedly have to win this. Obviously, it's a given. They have to win it. They've been struggling a little bit as late. Have they? I don't know. I think they have, because who did they play in their last game? Let me pull up the results, because I know it was not a good one. Did somebody beat them? Who the fuck was it? The last game was they drew. Oh, Southampton. They drew 0-0 to Southampton. Embarrassing result, because Southampton relegated, nothing to play for, pathetic by Man City. So if I'm being honest, Manchester City do not deserve top four. I'm going to call it Champions League spots. They do not deserve a spot in the Champions League this year. They've been poor all season. Really, really disappointed with them. Haaland being dog shit. Marmoush has been pretty good. Haaland has been shite this season. So I don't think Manchester City deserve to be in the Champions League next year. Maybe people will disagree with me, but I just don't think they deserve it. I don't think Chelsea deserve to be there either, if I'm being honest. But we've had a massive decline after fucking Christmas, so it's been shy. But Manchester City versus Fulham, they have to win it. Do I think they will win it? Absolutely. I think they will win it comfortably. I'm going to go 3-0 to Manchester City. And I'm going to go with Kevin De Bruyne to score on his last game for Manchester City. That would be a fairy tale for him. Next one up, Newcastle versus Everton. Again, Newcastle sitting in third spot. Everton sitting in 13th. Everton, nothing really to play for, being honest. Do I see Newcastle winning? Yep. I see this being a 3-1 win for Newcastle. And I see a Dan Burn header to win this one. Not to win it, but him just going to score. So 3-1 to Newcastle and Dan Burn to score. Next one, Manchester United versus Aston Villa. Now, usually you would say a walkover for Manchester United, but Manchester United are not the team they used to be. Villa have all to play for. It's going to be extremely interesting to see how they react to whatever result happens tomorrow night. And by tomorrow night, I'll probably be talking about tonight by the time you listen to this. Will they win it? So here's me theory on it. This is why Villa should win. If Manchester United win, they'll all be out in the session. Nobody gives a fuck about the league. They'll be all on the piss. They'll be hammered. They'll be hungover. And they'll give a fucking walkover to Villa. On the other hand, now, on the same hand, but a different finger, if they lose to Spurs, they'll be depressed as fuck. They'll already be on their holidays, and they won't even want to show up for this game. So that is why I think Aston Villa will win this game, and I think they will win it comfortably. I'm going to say a 2-0 win. I know that's not like a mad comfortable. Why have I still got the thing down there? It's not exactly a mad comfortable victory, but it'll be comfortable. I don't think United are going to cause them too much hassle. So I'm going to say 2-0 to Villa, and I'm going to say Watkins to score. So there we go. Next one. Now, this is where we have the real issue. What am I doing with these graphics? Chelsea versus Forest away. Ideal scenario. Manchester United beat Villa. Fulham beat City. Chelsea can just do what they want. Chelsea have to win this game. If Chelsea don't win this game, are they going to start asking questions of Maresca? Like, I personally, I don't mind them there. I do think we still need a couple of players to improve that squad. I know, you've paid a fucking billion. You've paid over $1 billion. All right. So what? Doesn't mean they can play football together. So I do still think we need a couple of players that would be the final pieces of the jigsaw. But can we beat Forest? Oh, I'd love to say yes. I'd love to say absolutely we could beat them. But really, if that team that shows up against Manchester United shows up against Nottingham Forest, we are fucked. Absolutely fucked. Because the standard, the quality, everything was so poor for 90% of the game. It was really poor. And Forest have been over exceeding what people thought they were going to be doing? And is this just another one is this another opportunity to do that? And I think it is. I think they'll be getting the team talk. Look what we've done this season. Now I've seen Nuno, the owner, coming down and giving out to him after I think it was his draw last week. And I'm kind of saying, if that was me, Nuno reacted very well to that in terms of he didn't call him out in his interview after the game. I would have fucking berated my owner if he had done that to me, and I possibly would have been getting me nose, because to do that in front of everybody, in front of the world, after putting that team, like giving that team a chance to play in Champions League football, come on, it's embarrassing. So I'm hoping Nuno has some sort of fucking shit and he fucks them over and then leaves. That'd be hilarious for Chelsea, because we'd win. So I do hope Chelsea win. I do think we can win. I don't think we're going to win. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. And I'm going to say Chris Wood is going to cause us fucking serious problems. So that's the way it is. That's what I think is going to happen. There's not much else I'm going to say in it. I do see 2-2. I see a draw. Chelsea could get a draw out of it. Hopefully that's enough just to get us into the Champions League. I don't know if it will be or not, but that's what's going on. That's it. Like I said, it's going to be a short and sweet podcast. 21 minutes, 22 minutes coming up now. Thank you for listening. If you have, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Like I said, one more episode after this next week. That'll be us wrapped up for the season. We will be deciding then what the way forward is for the next season. I have a lot coming up in terms of just after the season starts. I'm heading over to Vegas to get married. I am getting surgery in October on my knee. So I have a lot to consider. I don't think the podcast will be going anywhere, but I do need to have a good think about it and what way I want to do it. But other than that, thank you for tuning in this week. I really appreciate it. Send me in all your thoughts on the last game of the season. Let me know your thoughts on the Europa League. Let me know. Like I said, I'm an open book. Come and text me on Instagram. That's where most people will talk to me. But we'll see everybody next week. Same time, same place. Goodbye.